Picture this. You're at some dimly lit house party chasing that just one more high because your so-called friends keep hyping it up like it's the coolest decision since skinny jeans. Bro, it's clean, it's fire, one line won't hurt, they say. You cave. You chase the dragon, or shoot it, or whatever dumb ritual you picked because peer pressure hits harder than your last breakup. Fast forward 30 seconds, and your eyelids get heavy. The room spins like a bad carnival ride. Now you're in danger, and here's how you don't die today. Welcome to the consequences. Your body just got hijacked. Heroin slams into those mu opioid receptors in your brainstem like a wrecking ball at a demolition party. Those receptors are supposed to chill you out in tiny medical doses, but you just mainlined enough to tell your respiratory center to take a permanent vacation. Breathing slows to a pathetic crawl, maybe 4 or 5 shallow gasps a minute instead of the 15 your brain actually needs. Oxygen plummets. Carbon dioxide piles up like unpaid bills. Your blood turns acidic. Your brain cells start gasping for air, and boom, hypoxia city. You go limp. Pupils shrink to pinpricks, lips and fingernails turn that lovely corpse blue shade. Skin gets clammy. You're not nodding off, dude. You're in full respiratory shutdown. One more minute of this and your brain starts dying for real. Permanent damage, coma, or the big dirt nap. Fun fact, used ironically, this is exactly how I went out, except I was too stubborn to listen to the warning signs either. Spoiler alert, your organs don't negotiate with idiots. Here's the part where most of you would make it worse. Your genius survival plan is probably walk it off or just sleep it off, bro. Yeah, no. Your body just hit the emergency shutdown button and you're thinking a power nap fixes brain starvation? Sit your ass down. Actually, if you're the one watching this happen to someone else, roll them on their side first so they don't choke on their own vomit. That recovery position isn't optional. It's the difference between woke up embarrassed and woke up in a body bag. Now the real move, the one thing that actually flips the script. Naloxone, Narcan, the ghost's favorite party favor. It's an opioid antagonist that kicks heroin off those mu receptors like a bouncer tossing out a drunk. One spray up the nose or a jab in the arm, and breathing restarts in 2 to 5 minutes. Boom, chest rises again, color comes back. But here's the brutal honesty. It might not be enough the first time. Fentanyl-laced junk these days is stronger than your average bad decision, so you might need 2 or 3 doses. Keep hitting it every 2 minutes while you wait for the ambulance. And yeah, call 911 the second you spot the signs. Slow breathing, unarousable, blue lips. Don't play hero and wait to see if they snap out of it. Every second without oxygen is another brain cell filing a complaint you can't delete later. What you absolutely do not? Don't splash cold water on their face like it's a bad rom-com. Don't slap them awake. Don't try to make them walk around or drink coffee. Ironic, right? Since I'm a ghost with a caffeine addiction that could power a small city. Those movie tropes are straight up lethal. They waste precious minutes while the brain keeps suffocating. And whatever you do, do not leave them alone, not even for a second to grab help. People wake up from naloxone, puke, then slip right back under because the heroin outlasts the antidote sometimes. Stay, monitor, keep breathing for them if you have to. Rescue breaths, 2 every 5 seconds if they're not moving air on their own. Chest compressions only if there's no pulse. You're not playing doctor, you're playing keep this idiot alive until real doctors show up. Picture this again, but worse. You're the one who mixed it with benzos or booze because why not level up the high? That combo turns respiratory depression into a full-on avalanche. Your brainstem doesn't just slow down, it quits. Survival odds drop faster than your dignity after that last hit. So here's the contrarian truth nobody wants to hear. Even experienced users get cooked because tolerance is a liar. One bad batch, one skipped meal, one night your liver's too tired to process it all. Overdose doesn't care about your resume. That's why harm reduction kits exist. Carry naloxone like it's your phone charger. Train your people, because the alternative is me, floating around with nothing but time and regret, watching the next generation repeat my playlist of terrible choices. Now let's myth bust the Hollywood garbage, because movies have been lying to you since the 90s. You've seen the scene: dude overdoses, buddy slaps him, injects random adrenaline straight to the heart, and he pops up yelling like a superhero. Cute. Reality? Adrenaline does jack for opioid shutdown. That's a cardiac arrest trope, not a breathing one. Cold turkey revival? Nah. Walking it off? That's how you turn hypoxia into full cardiac arrest on the sidewalk. And that dramatic one perfect dose and everything's fine ending? Lies. Naloxone can trigger instant withdrawal, vomiting, sweating, agitation, so the person might fight you or puke everywhere. Still better than dead, but not the clean Hollywood montage. Movies sell drama. Science sells survival. Pick wisely. This is where most tutorials completely fall apart, by the way, right when they tell you the fix without roasting the mistakes that got you there. But you already know I'm not here to coddle. I'm the ghost who died from bad decisions, now mainlining imaginary coffee just to stay awake for your next dumb move. So be honest with yourself for once. If you saw the signs in a friend right now, pinpoint eyes, gurgling breath, total checkout, would you freeze and hope it passes? Or would you grab the Narcan like your life or theirs depends on it? Because spoiler, it does. Drop your answer in the comments. I'm reading every single one from the afterlife. If you want to keep learning how to not die in the dumbest ways possible, heroin, bad parties, or whatever chaos you're cooking up next, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell. I'll keep dropping these survival roasts because unlike you, I already lost the game. I've got nothing but time and a severe coffee addiction that even death couldn't cure. I'll be here, watching, judging, and waiting for your next bad decision. Stay alive, bro. Or at least try harder than I did.